One can never be sure of one's strength until numerous difficulties have appeared on every side, or indeed until the moment when they have come quite close. That is the way for the true mind to prove itself, the mind that yields to no judgment but its own. Fortune tests the spirit's mettle. A boxer who has never suffered a beating cannot bring bold spirits to the match. It is the one who has seen his own blood, who has heard his teeth crunch under the fist, who has lost his footing and found himself spread-eagled beneath his opponent. The one who, though forced to yield, has never yielded in spirit. Who, after falling, rises fiercer every time. That is the one who goes to the contest with vigorous hope. More things frighten us than really affect us, and we are more often afflicted in thought than in fact. Don't be miserable before it is time. Those things you fear as if they were impending may never happen. Certainly they have not happened yet. Some things, then, torment us more than they should, some sooner than they should, and some torment us that should not do so at all. Either we add to our pain, or we make it up, or we get ahead of ourselves. First, find out whether there's firm evidence that trouble is on the way. For all too often we worry about what we merely suspect. Rumor plays tricks on us. Rumor. That brings down the battle, but brings down the individual even more. We do not demand evidence of the things that frighten us, nor check them out carefully. We quail and take to our heels, like the army that breaks camp because of a dust cloud kicked up by a herd of cattle, or like people who are terrified by some item of anonymous gossip. In a way, empty causes produce even more trepidation. Real dangers have an inherent limit. Anything that arises from uncertainty, though, is given over to conjecture and to unrestrained anxiety. Hence, our most deadly, our most uncontrollable fears are the crazy ones. Some evil is probable for the future, however. It is not proven right off. How many unexpected things have come to pass? How many of our expectations never happen at all? Even if it is to come, what good does it do to anticipate your grief? You will grieve soon enough, when it comes. In the meantime, allow yourself something better. What do you gain by that? Time. Precious time. Many things will happen that may avert the approaching danger, even if it's near at hand. The fire leaves an escape route. The collapsing building sets some people down gently. The sword is right at the throat, and then drawn back. The one condemned to death survives as executioner. Even bad fortune can be fickle. Perhaps it will happen, perhaps it won't. Certainly it is not happening now. So keep the better things in view. Often, when no sign indicates that anything bad is on the way, the mind makes up its own false imaginings. Either it takes some ambiguous utterance and bends it towards the worse, or it supposes that someone is more gravely offended than he really is, thinking not how angry he is, but how much he might be able to do in anger. But if fear goes to its fullest extent, then life is not worth living, and there's no end to our misery. Make use at one point of foresight. At another, let mental toughness scorn even an evident danger. If not that, then drive out one fault with another. Balance fear with hope. Therefore, give careful consideration to hope and fear alike. And whenever the situation remains uncertain, do yourself a favor and give credence to the thing you prefer. If the weight of opinion rests with fear, throw your support the other way. Stop troubling yourself. and reflect often that the majority of human beings become upset and bothered even when nothing bad is either present or definite for the future. We let ourselves be blown about by the breeze, alarmed by ambiguities as though they were confirmed facts. We lose our sense of proportion. The least cause of uneasiness turns right away into fear.